Welcome everybody, my name is Marcin Migdo and today I'm going to take you through a tutorial on creating an interactive flipbook catalog. So what this is going to be redirecting viewers and hoping that they will be purchasing the items that are displayed within this interactive flipbook. Now we are going to be using this flipbook as part of a sponsored YouTube video for some renovation job. So what we are trying to accomplish is we are trying to add a value add within a video that is going to generate additional commission earnings from the tracking codes that are going to be embedded in this flipbook. And that is the beauty of this Easy Flipbook Creator, is that you can create an online store catalog out of just basically images that you find on Amazon. As long as you have a tracking account with Amazon, you automatically have an affiliate store catalog where you can earn money from that flipbook. If you haven't seen other videos on how to generate online income, feel free to tune in. Head on over to my website, marcinmigdo.com, or thelogicbox.com also has several tutorials that I've created on there. Some of them are free, some of them are paid, but if you are wanting to earn money from home, whether it's $100, $1,000, or $5,000 or $10,000 per month, this is one certain way to get that done. You're not going to get rich at this unless you're creating a brand like a YouTube channel. For example, I consult in several YouTube channels. Total, I've probably been responsible for about 135 million YouTube views. So if that's something that you're considering, I also have a tutorial for that. But anyways, let's get started. We're going to be using the Easy Flipbook Creator cloud software. We're also going to be using some Photoshop. You can use any other piece of software that's going to get that done, I suppose. We're also going to be using some Sony Vegas, and I'll probably end up uploading the video and show you how I embed the flipbook within the description of the video. So it's quite a lot to cover. Some of this I'm going to time lapse so you don't hear me basically breathing. But if you have any questions, of course, as always, you can hit me up on LinkedIn, Facebook, or just leave them in the comments if this is actually going to be on YouTube. Let's get started. So we're going to be using the advanced mode. We're not going to be manually uploading images because we don't have any images for this flipbook. We're going to be creating everything from scratch. We're going to be researching our tools. There are some things that I already know and I don't, but let's get into it. So advanced mode allows us to essentially skip the wizard and get right into the meat of the program. So the flipbook title is going to be Power Renovation Tools 2020. Tools and Gadgets 2020. Ideally, what I usually do is I try and do a little bit of research on what are people looking for, what are the related keywords. So new tools and gadgets, for example, woodworking, very specific, we're not doing that. Cool new tools, specialty tools, construction tools, tools for builders. All right, so we'll go cool new tools, because it's not just going to be power tools. So let's go, we'll just call it renovation tools 2020. Now we're going to put some metadata in there. Cool new tools for 2020. So these are the meta tags. They're going to be displayed on Google. I'm just going to leave this as is. Okay. Now, within the settings, we don't have a book cover, so that's the very first thing that we're going to do. You want to go and create a book cover because it's going to inspire you to actually keep on going. So very simple for myself. Let's go find a background image to represent power tools or tools in general. So it's probably some sort of a handyman. So we're going to go handyman wallpaper. Wallpaper usually gives you the highest and the coolest images. Of course, you want to make sure that it's royalty free. So let's see here. We have this is a good one. That's a little too small. We want something that's pretty large. So let's see. What about this one? This one's not bad. So we can kind of get started. We're not gonna waste too much time. We're just gonna copy this image, paste it into our Facebook, and let's just kind of scale it out a little bit. Okay. This could be a little, not really in love with this. Let's see what else we got. This one could be nice. Okay, let's just search for something larger. We're going to, let's do 100. That's what we want. And let's do search by size, large. Okay, that's a big one. I like this one actually. Still a little small, but it's much better than the previous. It speaks to the job at hand actually. So this is actually pretty neat. Let's fill in our background. You know what? This could actually work. Okay, let's put in our title. Let's stack up the money a little more. Let's do one more. Okay, so that works. We could extend this arm, build it out a little bit, I suppose. Let's see if I reduce this in size. I like that. We'll put the title at the top for now. So we're calling this handyman renovation something or other. So we'll put tools guide. The great thing about having an interactive store catalog is that you can always add into it, and it won't matter because the links never change. If you embed this flipbook within another web page, you can always log into the dashboard and change the pages, delete it, update the links, remove an old product, replace it with a new one. It always lives on one single piece of code on the internet, and that's why I love having this, using this in my affiliate marketing. It's increased my revenue by 200% in 1 month. Um, from when I started embedding these flipbooks within my videos in the very beginning. Let me actually just really quickly show you what the video looks like. So here's an example.
By reviewing our interactive flipbook, look in the description for the link.
Right here is what I did. So this is right after this is when you displayed the link.
Make sure you check out other knickknacks, gadgets, and gizmos by reviewing our interactive flipbook. Look in the description for the link.
And that's as simple as I did it. And based on things like that, I increased my revenue by it's 250%. And I'm thinking it's going to jump even higher over the months as I get more views on these products. All right, so let's close this. Let's jump back into our images here. All right, so we're going to call this Tools Guide. Let's put a nice little background. Do we want to have it centered? Would be nice, but I think just having it up top is enough. All right, do something with those hands. I want to make sure that they know that it's also power tools. And the renovation. Kind of do it like this. All There we go. It would probably be better if it was centered though. Let's see if I can. I think for now we're good, honestly. Maybe I should bring that a little lower. We'll put a little short bar up top there, just to give it some breathing room. Now, I am available, obviously, for freelance projects such as this. So if you're a company or brand, or you would like your own flipbook designed professionally and laid out, do let me know. But you honestly don't need me. Um, uh, the page layout editor and everything is in here. So it's honestly, if you want to have it done much more attractive, then you would want to probably hire somebody like myself who actually knows how that works. All right, so renovation. Okay, so we're gonna put just 2020 in here, and I think we're good for now. 2020 edition. We'll put. Okay. Now you don't need Photoshop to create. It just you do need some sort of a cover. Otherwise, you're gonna have to. You could use another piece of software to create it, but I'm just comfortable with Photoshop. That's why I'm doing this. Or maybe we should put that at the bottom. Let's see. No. I think we're sort of good like this. Yeah. Yeah. Just do one more little thing, just sort of like a little static piece here. And just move me in the corner here. Okay. Just a little line, just to add a little aesthetic to it. There we go. Just one more here and one more. One at the bottom. Maybe too much though. Yeah. Alright, so we'll get rid of this one and the top one. Okay, I think I'm pretty good. So let's save this as a JPEG, and we'll call this Renovation Power Tools Guide 2020. Just let's make sure we optimize correctly. And I love using tiny PNG for my optimization. So let's drag this. Actually way better even than Photoshop. So right now my file is 250, and look at that, it dragged it down to 88. This is kind of important because when people are loading your pages, you want them to be very optimized, right? Alright, so now we've got our cover, and we're going to duplicate it as a back cover as well. I'm going to just overwrite my optimized version here. So now this is end cover, and this is our cover. So for the end cover, we're going to essentially just strip this out, or we could just put just a dark faded, and then we'll put an image of some sort of like this is nice. Oh, and this is a perfect wallpaper size, but I actually like this one. Oh, it's just too bad that that one was too small. There, this one's nice. This one's more for mechanics though, right? But this one's still kind of nice. What I'll do is I'll flip it on its side, like this, and perhaps we can use this as a page inside. I'll show you how to import. And we're going to remove this stuff because we don't need it. This is actually kind of nice. Like this. It's not really tools, but you know, let's just hide this. Just wasting time for no reason. Alright, so we're gonna call this the end cover, and let's just drop this into Tiny, and let's just download this. Look at that, 545 to 190. Okay, and now let's just overwrite it. Alright, so we've got our thing, so we're kind of done with Photoshop for now. And let's now go into our settings and let's upload our cover. So our cover is now located under, just find it here. Okay, so here we are, here's our cover. Okay, and let's upload our end cover. And we're not attaching any files, we don't want to set any passwords, everything's pretty standard. So let's just create the flipbook. Alright, now we can start adding pages, so let's just add a couple placeholder pages. We're going to add 2. Okay, let's just add some text, so we're going to put text page. I like my blue colors. Hello, this is the test. And let's make this into a title. Save and close. And let's change this to green. Let's do the same here. Alright, and now let's preview and see what we've got. Alright, so we've got our flipbook here. Let me just remove this stuff here. And now if we flip it, boom, it created our pages for us. Okay. So I actually like the way it looks. It sometimes looks better when it's actually there on the interactivity than it does in Photoshop. So I actually like this. It looks legit. Alright, so oh yeah, let's turn the page just to see if it looks, yeah, it looks fine. Let's see here. We've got our index here, so we can jump to the pages. Okay, it looks good. Now we're going to go and import our first image. You always want to introduce a really cool image for people to start. So I actually like this one. Okay, so, and I'm going to copy the image address, and I'm going to add a new page, and I'm going to import this image. I'm going to paste. Okay, so you got to make sure that you only import JPEGs. This doesn't seem to be a JPEG, which means it's not going to necessarily work. Let me just see here. Yeah, look at this long link. That's not going to work. There's ways that you can copy this in your computer, of course, but I just don't like wasting time. I think I may have to. So let's click on this, and we're going to rip the direct JPEG. This is how to do it with this software. It's a great plugin. Whoa, there's quite a lot of wallpapers here. Whoa, look at that. I actually think we may need to use this image. Or that image. This is amazing. I love this. Alright, so let's just grab this one. See if it allows us to do it. It's pretty big. Download. Probably have to log in. Okay, actually downloaded it for us. Good. Alright, so we've got this image, but I don't necessarily want to go and download it. I just want to copy the image address. There it is. Alright, let's paste that link in here now. And import external image. Now this is going to rip that image and present a cropping tool that allows us to essentially crop to a single page or to a double page. So we're going to go double page for now, because it's kind of like an introductory image. Now we could use this, for example, as our cover as well. So right away, it created 2 pages for us. And now if we click preview, now we actually have this as a page. Whoa, it looks so cool already. All right. Next, again, we're doing this quick, so we're not going to go and actually turn this into a magazine. We're just going to focus on making money. So now let's go to Amazon, and let's see what we're doing. So we're going to be putting in a Wagner. I actually have a link for it already in affiliate links. We're using something called Genius. If you don't know what Genius is, it kind of acts as an intermediary between all your Amazon accounts. So, for example, you can see that this month there was 5,400 clicks on one of my accounts. So that means that there was 5,400 total clicks from the videos that I have links from this website from. And then all my Amazon accounts for Indonesia, Asia, Japan, Mexico, US, Canada, Australia, Germany, all those accounts that I have created for my business, they're all sitting in this Genius. And then so when the user clicks on my one Genius link, the system knows to redirect it based on IP to the correct Amazon warehouse, right? I hope that made sense. But that is the beauty of it. And this is something that a veteran affiliate marketing would be able to tell you. So when I create my links, I create them within here. And I've actually created some of the links in here. So I'm just going to take them from here. So for example, let's do a search for Wagner, which is a paint gun. Okay, so here's a paint gun that I've added. There's only been 8 clicks on it. Let's take a look and see where it's redirecting. So it's redirecting people. Okay, so here's the link for US. Perfect. So let's just double test it. Okay, so here's the gun. Perfect. So there's a couple of ways that I can create this as a page within the Flipbook. I'm going to show you the easiest. So we're going to go add page, store product, and right here type in what it is. So this is a Wagner Spray Tech Flexio 590 ink sprayer. The URL is this. This is my actual affiliate link, but we're actually going to be using my main one, which is this. Now we're going to pick a color for the button. Let's go blue. And I'm uploading an image. I'm importing. So we are importing. And now we're going to take this image here. And we are going to, because it's the main one, copy the image address. And we're going to paste it in. It's got to be JPEG. And now we're going to import it. And then, okay, so it's kind of squished it. So we're just going to say don't crop. And that's going to generate the page for us with the link. So there it is. Let's see what it came. That doesn't look like it came out good. Okay, so it created the page, and when I click it, okay, so clearly there's a big problem here. Okay, let's see what we did wrong. Let's close this page, and this page, and this page. Let's edit this. Oh, that's the problem. There's no HTTP in here. We forgot to put HTTP. Okay. So let's put in HTTP before, and then this should solve a dilemma here. You can also add a new page button if you want, but we're going to put no button. Save and close. And let's preview. Alright, so now we cropped our image a little too much, but as you can see, that's how it redirects the page. So we'll edit this page. Of course, we need to recreate it and put the right image on. Now we could just use this image, for example, right? Or we could find a representative image. If you don't have Photoshop, 590 wallpaper, for example, and we will do a double page of the sprayer. Let's see, this is the 590. I like this one. Oh, perfect. Look at that. That is the image we want. Or even this one. These people have nice images. All right. They're a little small, I believe, though. Let's see. That's okay. It's not that small. So now we'll take this image. We'll go back into our Flipbook, and we're going to go and add a brand new image. And we're going to import that JPEG we just found off the Flexio. Alright, so now we got to crop it. Now we could choose to crop it as a single page or a double page. So we're going to go double page. And we're just going to make sure that we don't get that white that's on part of that image. And then we're going to crop it, and then boom. Let's just move this. Oh, one other thing that this software does that most don't. You essentially can move pages in real time, and then that updates it on the Flipbook side. Right, so let's take a look what we've got now. So here's our link. Now, but we separated, you can see that the pages here. So let's move this back. Okay, but it goes in double pages, right? So if you look at book mode, you can see that right now this one will be beside this one. So we need to add a new page next to page 3. So let's just add a single page. And then now let's drag this one beside here. And then now if we preview the flipbook, it's going to look correct. There you go. So here you probably want to add like a video. So we're going to go and find a video of the Flexio. So we'll put YouTube Flexio 590 sprayer. Right, and ideally you want to get it from your channel. And I do have one, but I'm going to just put this one for now. And we're going to go and add that video right here. So we'll click edit page, one video, add that video in here, and we can even add video text right now, which is what I'm going to do. I'm just showing you different variations of how you can create these pages. And now we're going to call this what it was before, which is the Wagner. There you go. This is what we're going to call this. I actually have this gun. It's amazing. So many windows, right? So let's close some of these windows. So there you go. So here is our title, and then this will be our description. So we're gonna get just a couple of things about the product right here. Okay, and we're stripping the formatting, and we're gonna create basically our own. Okay, so there's no. So yeah, we're gonna have to kind of do this ourselves, but I don't want to do it like that. That's too slow. So let's just use the point form. Okay. So I have to remove all these. Okay. So it does take a little time to get the text parts right, but it creates the pages for you, right? Amazing. Okay, so let's just let's see what this looks like. Oh, am I on the wrong page here? Okay, here's the page. Yeah, so you can see it's a little too long, but the video plays, so we need to reduce this stuff. So let's reduce some of this stuff here, or we could just create a one paragraph out of it. That will reduce the page, the sentence breaks. There you go. Alright, save and preview one more time. I think I need to refresh the page or something, but there you go. It's still too much. So we can either separate it and put the information on the other side or keep it here. But honestly, these flipbooks are here to do one thing, drive traffic outside of the flipbook. So let's just strip it. I'm not going to take the time to really there, and then this should do it. And let's change the background to blue. I like my blues. Alright, perfect. And there you go. Now obviously I want to change this up now. So I showed you one way that you can import Amazon links, but I prefer to make it a little more attractive. So the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to close this one, and I'm going to edit this entire page. I'm going to replace it with one single image representing the actual item. So I'm going to find the coolest image I can of this spray gun, and that's probably going to be this one. Yeah, not going to be that one. You want to do like a product in action. Like this one's good, but we're using this as a double page, right? So we don't really care. Or even this one. This is a great one too. This kind of represents that, you know, anybody can do it. Or even this one. This one's great also. So many great. So many. All right. You know what? I'm actually going to use a couple, but let's pick one. Let's do this one. I like this one the best. Copy image address. And now let's edit this page. We don't need to delete it. We could, but we don't have to. Let's just click import image and let's paste that in. Import external image. And there we go. Let's crop it now. And we can see that it's kind of outside our boundaries. So again, create single page right here. You just make sure that's selected. And then, I mean, you can always, of course, do double, but then that's going to push your image onto another page. And then we'll just do it kind of like this. Crop and save. Done. All right. So now let's just reload the page and let's preview. Oh, that looks so much better. So much better. There you go. So it's getting there, right? It's getting there. Okay. So now I could, render this out and use this as a video and put it in my video, but I want to have at least 8 products. So when I'm time-lapsing this, it looks like there's a whole whack of products because this isn't really a store catalog. This is something I'm creating on the fly before I render out my sponsored video, right? Because I want people to click on this link, but I spend time to actually update these pages later on in the process. But because I am rendering a video, and there will be people going to that video, I want to make sure that this is in place, and I'll go and edit it later because the link is always going to be there in that video. It's more of a tease than anything. So let's go grab, there we go, look at that. Let's go 2 more images, just so you guys know how to add it. So let's just say I want to add 2 pages after page 7. So very easy. I click placeholder after page 7, double spread. And then that adds 2 pages right after, right? So that way you know that you want to edit this as text, or you can change this to 1 video, 2 videos, or just put an image. And then you can import the image. So we're going to import an image. And we're going to go pick now another image. Like here's a good one. That's a good one. Something that shows it in action. Like here's a nice one. Copy image address. All right. So let's paste that in. Save and close. All right. Did it work? Oh, what happened here? Oh, I put the wrong one. It should be import, not upload. All right. So let's crop this. Now, of course, we could cutter or use a double page, but I don't want to keep doing double pages, so we'll just kind of keep it like that. We don't really need to show the person. All right, so now we're showing walls, siding, and now let's put the brick. I know I saw a couple of images there with the brick. This is a good one because it's showing the deck, but this is going to have to be a double page probably. This is a good one because it's showing what you're actually getting, but you can see that the image is kind of cut off. So for something like this, I would definitely want to use Photoshop. Right, so I'm pasting the entire image in here, and I'm essentially just going to reduce it in size and fill in the background. Right, and that I'm going to now save. Now I could also, since I'm going to do this, put some other image in here. For example, I could double up on the images, and I could do something like this. And put this below it or above it, it really doesn't matter. Okay, so those are the benefits of using Photoshop, is that you can get away with things like this. Fit more data, essentially. Okay, so this is good. And there's some very strange. There we go. Okay, so now we're going to go and save this for the web. And we're going to place this into our folder. And we're going to call this Flexio 1. Okay, so now we're going to go and edit this page, and instead of importing, we're going to upload this image. And it's right here, and we're going to, there it is. Okay, let's put it on this side maybe. Or, yeah, I like that. And now let's preview and see what it looks like. Okay, so this is good. This I'm not really feeling anymore, even though it's good. I probably want to double up on that image. So I'm going to go and unfortunately use Photoshop one more time. And I'm going to show how it paints the deck and how it paints the wall. Right? So we're going to do this. It's actually good the way that is. And then we're going to use another one. This is a good image too. Oh yes, we do need the case. We probably need to update that other image. Or is this one better? Oh, I like this one much better. So let's update this one. And let's go back. See, if you were using Acrobat PDF, you would not be able to do any of this stuff. So let's just upload a different image now. And there it is. There's our new image. And now I think it looks a little better, but let's use that image anyway of this lady. And what we're going to do is essentially just expand it so people see it in action. But we're going to crop it like so. There you go. And then now we're going to drop another image in here just kind of to represent it. Now this would be a lot faster, obviously, if I didn't have to explain. But man, now this also works for brick. Let me see if there's any more images. Fence. You watch this. The fence video is good too. Anything else? I think that's it. Oh, this is a good one because it does paint cabinets. There you go. And I think that's it. That should be good. So now we're going to save this as Flexio 2. And now we should contact Flexio and have them give us a free paint gun, basically, because they're going to be getting free promotion for a long, long time. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to show you one more tip here. So we did link this page out to this one, but right now, if we preview it, it's just this page. There's no indication that there is a URL. Even though you can click it, there's nobody knows. So we're going to go and add a button on here. And the button is very cleverly disguised as check price. So check price or buy now. You can pick any of these you want. So we're going to go check price. And we're going to add it to the bottom. And we're going to save and preview. And now you've got a button. So now people know to check the price. And of course they're going to buy it if they like it. And you want to do that pretty much on every page. So for here, we're not going to cover his arm, but we're going to put this in here. Oh, I just closed the flipbook here. Settings, edits. All right. Okay. Okay, actually, while I'm here, I'll show you one more thing. This is for pro users. You can change the background of what. So right now here it's just gray, right? But what if I wanted to make this a little cooler? What I would do is I would say add more of like a rougher image like that. So now if I click save, preview it, it looks like that. That looks much cooler. And of course, you can upload your own if you have a pro version of this. These are called skins. Also, you can change your purchase message, so you can set this to be paid. You can even enable a page blur, which is an awesome option because if you're actually selling this as an ebook, then what it does is it actually teases people by blurring the pages. So it works great for videos. It kind of blocks the text so you don't see it, but you can still preview to see what's going on, right? Great feature here. And then you click unblur, and then you process it. This is actually free, so you need to set it right here, paid. So if we go $15, for example, save. Now if I click unblur, it's going to say it's $15, and then if I click continue, then it's going to prompt me to go and sign in and buy it, basically, and then on processing it will unblur it for the user. But for us, it's not relevant. But what we could actually enable a lead capture form. So enter your email to access this, and we can even go as far as ask first name, last name, and add a skip button. So if we do that, we're going to remove the block, so the blur, I mean, and let's save this again, and let's preview. Now the user must put in their information, which I, as the owner, will see. So I'll say, this is great for sales funnels, by the way. Or submit at the logicbox.com view. Right, so only then, and then it acts on a cookie, meaning if I come back to this website right now, for 13 days I don't have to input my information again. Very, very cool. And then the blur is taken off right now, I believe. Alright, so let's add 4 more gadgets. I'm going to be quiet. You just kind of pay attention, and then we'll jump into actually adding this as part of our video.
cabinets are surely as old as...
I want to show you one thing right now, embedding. So we're going to go and just create a new page. On another website. Actually, my website. I'm just going to log in. By the way, this is my website in case you guys are wondering. Just mostly I showcase the portfolios and my resume and things like that I've done over the last decade or so. So I want to create a page as a blog article or whatever. Actually, no, we'll just put it as a page. And I want to embed. Okay, so here's the interface to create a new page. So let's just go and put, we'll put this flipbook in here. So let's go just find best for tools 2020. Pocket mechanics, sure. Just got a short article here. There we go. So, whatever. I'm actually going to go and use this as a canonical URL as well later. Okay. So here is some text, and assuming that I want to best power tools for handyman. That's the name of my page. Create and publish. Let's just make sure that it works. Okay, so that works. Great. Now let's do a banner, and let's upload an image for this banner. Let's try. You know what? There's a great image that we found earlier on these wallpapers here. These ones. I love this one here. So we'll just kind of save this. Tools. Okay. So many windows, I know. Now we're gonna make this. No background video. Should be it. This should use. There you go. Let's get rid of the featured image for a second here. Okay, good. It's all about the tools. Make this into a heading. Alright, now let's embed our flipbook. So we go back and grab our embed code, which would be here in our flipbook settings. So right here at the bottom, again, it's a pro feature, you've got embed flipbook code. So this allows you to essentially display the flipbook as it displays here, just on a smaller scale. So let's go back in here now, and we're going to paste this embed code as a import video embed right here, because that's how you use it. We'll just say, yeah, it's 580 should be good. Okay, so there it is. I kind of pasted it. Kind of works. Let's update it. And now let's preview it. And look at that, everybody. Now, if this isn't the ultimate way of promoting your products, I honestly don't know what is. And everything works. Like, you can watch videos within this. And this is all mobile friendly, and okay, you can't do full screen because it's inside the iframe, but it all works. It's beautiful. Let's see if the links work. The links work. Right. So that's what I meant, is like now you not only have a blog, but now you have an amazing way to promote your products, and you're getting backlinks as well. And you can update this at any time you want, as long as you have an account and a subscription to Easy Flipbook Creator. All right, let's go back and finish what we started. Let's preview this here. All right, so I know you guys have been around for an hour now or so. Thanks for sticking around. Again, if you have any questions, do let me know. You can also export this as a PDF if you want one, and share it as an ebook, for example. But let's see what else we've got here. So we've got that, got this. Let's add another couple of cool products in here. Okay, what's the next gadget? So I think the next gadget is this knife for the drywall. So let me just take a look. And actually, I probably would have had these in here. So we're just gonna put drywall. It's nothing in there. Let's see if I can go down the list here. So these are all products that I've gotten from sponsors in one way or another. So there's some really cool stuff, like video glasses, lots of cameras, lots of electronics, outdoor cameras. Oh, this auger tool. Yep, that's what we want. So we want the auger tool for sure. Yeah. And then we want a DeWalt drill. So Amazon, one really good way to create a store out of things that you don't actually sell is to figure out what is it that people buy, right? I know that I have a Bosch grinder. Let me just put grinder in here. There's thread right here. So this is a Bosch grinder. Yep. Okay. Bosch grinder. There we go. Amazon's choice. So we'll take. Well, there's the cheap one and there's the expensive one. The really expensive one. So ideally, you probably want to sell the most expensive one. But it always goes good on the ratings, right? So we'll take the highest rated one, which is this one. And then we'll take a cool image like this. And we'll use this, copy image address, as one of the primary images. This is cool. Copy image address. Right. Add pages, placeholder, double. See what a single page would look like. No, I think we're going to turn this into a double. Make it a little smaller. Focus in on the grinder. Three. So here going to ruin the image on that one. Grab the affiliate link. Wash. Here's our link. Check price. Alright. Now, let's put, like, I want to actually include this because this is an amazing thing right here. So for this, it's difficult to do an import. So instead, I think we need to use this. This is really not that great. This is good.
This profile gauge can be used to